Hey, how's it going, guys? Doug here with another update. So, we have the votes coming in right now as we speak for the United States presidential election. I voted, so no matter what happens, I'm responsible for what happened. You guys won't know what I'm voting. I'm not going to get into that political crap. But it is very important to vote. I think everybody has that freedom, and everybody should exercise that freedom, regardless of whether you're voting Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, whatever. You guys need to just get out there and vote. Speaking of voting, down in the description will be my my voting for the Locomotive, the Imperial Russian Stout that I brewed up. You guys need to check that out. I need some more votes to come in so I can tabulate and see what I'm going to put into the secondary. I have different options like vanilla beans, cacao nibs. I also have some wood chips, some bourbon, wood chips soaked in bourbon, I should say. I have some cocoa beans or coffee that I am going to maybe infuse. And you know what? It's not up to me anymore because I cannot make the choice. You guys are to decide. So, if you haven't voted already, please do so. I really appreciate it. I just want this to be just kind of something out of the blue. I think it'll be kind of cool to do this and then just kind of test it. And then when people ask me, well, man, this is good, where'd you get the idea? I can say, YouTube. I had people vote on it, which I think that would be really, really interesting. So if you haven't voted, vote. If you voted, share. Please share. Facebook, Twitter, Google+, in your Homebrew Wednesdays. I am going to give this until next Wednesday the 16th. Voting will close. So please check that out. I'd really appreciate it. So what else has been going on in the brewery? I am going to brew on Friday. I got Veterans Day off from work, so I think the kids are either going to be at home with the wife or they are going to be at the babysitter, so I can take the day and brew. Last few times I brewed with buddies. It went okay. It's just I need to have a time where I can brew myself and just make sure I get everything clicking. If I get bored, I'll probably get on Google Hangouts, see who's all jiving, if anybody's got the Friday afternoon off, or seeing if anybody wants to chat while I brew. But I just haven't had one of those brew days where I can just do it myself. Just me, maybe the dog, and chill out, relax, really pay attention, really get into it and enjoy it. So it's going to be all about that. So got my yeast in. I'm going to do 2 different types of yeast. I'm going to do a oatmeal stout. I got some flaked oats. I'm going to do 5 gallons with Y yeast smack pack of Irish ale yeast, and then 5 gallons of White Labs Irish ale yeast. Kind of just see if there's any difference in the numbers, kind of like I did with the pale ale, and then also see if there's any taste difference. That's what I'm kind of going for. I'm also wanting to perfect this recipe so I can brew it again I probably brew this again in January, and then that one's going to go to the AHA contest. I was this close, I think, last year. I made it to the final judging at the local St. Louis branch, but I didn't make it on to the final round. My goal this year is to get one to go to the final round, and I think that guy's my best chance. So I'm going to brew it, and I'm going to perfect it, I'm going to drink it. It's going to win. Yes, it will. Well, probably not, but if I can just at least get to that next round, that'd be a huge step up for me. So, other than that, nothing really else going on in the brewing side of things. Went out, drank some home brews at the campsite this weekend. Got some pictures of that, did a little deer hunting, got a little video of that. I will probably just go ahead and close with that pictures and videos. So cheers to you guys. Hope you guys have a great election day. If you haven't voted, you should have voted. It's probably too late by now, by the time you're watching this, but you should have voted. But if it makes you feel better, vote for the locomotive. You got two chances to vote for. So, cheers guys. See ya.